Welcome on back in for another episode of From Day One, the part 2 edition of the episode. And tonight we are finally going to take a look at the person I have been not wanting to take a look at in a while because he is rather vulgar, crass, and rather nasty. And that would be Glenn Serio. Mr. Glenn Serio, normally out of the state of Washington in the U.S., loves to basically harass the shit out of post offices in the state, not knowing exactly what Poster 7 actually says, or, well, I think he does. He just tries to feign ignorance on it. And otherwise be a creep. He's recently upstepped his deal, harassing a female officer to the point that he had to be arrested. And if you remember back to January 4th episode, you actually get to hear his arraignment for that first charge. Since then, he was even stupider, went back to the police and got arrested again. However, not everything had come out about it at that point, so I had not really wanted to go and talk about it here or release information, audio, whatever. But tonight, we do have that basically in wraps, so we can. So I am welcoming in the good man Irish Demon to be my wingman for tonight's information. And we're going to break it down from all angles. And I do mean all angles, because the screen that me and him are sharing, it's got about 5 or 6 different camera angles. So we can definitely see what Mr. Glenn, I'm an asshole Serio, did or didn't do in his claim. So with that, no further ado, Irish Demon, I'm looking at you, nod to me if you're ready. Alright, let's start the information, and most of the video we have that we're looking at is through a channel called The Plot Hole. So if you'd like to go ahead and watch the original footage, it's over at youtube.com/theplothole, P-L-O-T-H-O-L-E, all one word, no spaces. So, let's begin.
For 200.
This is when Mr. Serio was standing outside of a police department, the same police department he had arrested the female officer before, trying to get somebody in his live chat to basically give him $200, e-begging. Almost a sport with some of these First Amendment auditors and sovereign citizens. Situation. And of course, to be even more of a cretin, this being exactly the day that some folks, including Irish Demon, had pooled money together and people together to buy flowers, candy, and other nice little trinkets to be delivered directly to that female officer and the entire police department at that station for a thanks for putting up with Glenn Serio type of thank you type reward. So that is where we pick up Mr. Serio standing just outside the police gates, which are controlled by an electronic keypad that you'd have to punch in a code to get the gate to open to enter. In the second camera view, this being from the actual facility, a white car is just approaching that facility. We will find out later that this is of a police officer going to work for the beginning of his day.
What's the password? You mind if I know the password?
Really? You're that much of a fucking idiot, Glenn? You're asking somebody pulling up to entering on the keypad, hey, you care to tell me what the passcode is? And considering some of these camera angles, I think we actually have Glenn's footage as one of the angles. Oh, he's nodding to me, confirming that, yeah, we do. Okay, good. I was trying to figure out why do we have that, but okay, cool.
Hello, sir.
Wait. Can I run that tape back? I think I swore I saw something that Glenn did which was quite stupid. Considering that he's got his fucking laugh, I can almost guarantee it's fucking stupid. Irish,
So
you want to speak?
There was the action that we saw that actually led to the arrest. So the officer claimed that Glenn had jerked his hand out of his pocket in a fast motion towards his face, and that gave him fear for his life. Glenn admitted
I thought I saw something that was crazy. Glad to know I ain't going insane, but I'm sorry, Irish. Go ahead and continue.
mentioned in the past that he was going to arm himself to protect against the police officers. So it was pretty reasonable that a police officer in a vulnerable situation like that would think that perhaps he might be armed. Now let's zoom it in and watch it in slow-mo.
Oh, we do have it in slow-mo. Oh, I'm starting to love you. And again, my apologies to my folks because the video just decided to go back to screen mode. I will get that fixed here in just a quick jiffy. Go out all the way to do that, actually. Alright, let's get back to the video. And you said you had that in slow-mo? Oh, the fuck he did! Takes his arm from his coat pocket, flings it out towards the car and the officer. Yeah, if I had a fucking vulgar, gross 550,000 pound man claiming he was going to be armed to come back at us doing something like that, I might be a little afraid too. And what the fuck is with that laugh? Jesus Christ, Glenn.
Now, I think it was abundantly clear from that piece of footage that he was doing that to try to get a reaction. And boy, did he get one.
Luna, show him what's up. Do a $200 super chat.
And now we're back to him begging
show them
for money.
What's up? You're a mod again, by the way, Luna.
You know, all you gotta do is give the fucker money and he mods
You are a moderator. I can't go inside because it's locked. Otherwise, I would.
And because you're too heavy, if you try to climb the wall, you'd probably knock it down.
Luna. Appreciate it, Luna.
Luna must have just gave it.
Luna.
Luna, who I guess is a female man, must have just gave him some money.
So long, Luna. Luna's a pimp. What are you talking about? Luna, do a $200 super chat. Come on, Luna.
And of course, the beggar isn't happy that he already got money. He wants to try to extort more.
$200 super chat, Luna. These cops don't want none of this. Give me $200 and we'll see what I do.
Which will be nothing.
$200.
$2?
Who's got 200?
$2?
No, don't worry, Luna. I'll call you afterwards. Don't worry. Don't talk about 200. Do it. Send the 200. They won't dare to arrest me because I haven't committed a crime.
Are you so sure about that, Mr. Serial? Really?
You can't arrest me if I haven't committed a crime.
So while he's out there claiming that he can't be arrested, the
Oh, you do? Yeah, go ahead.
police officers are in the background getting ready to arrest him.
Bad boys, bad boys.
And now the part you've all been waiting for. Uh-oh.
Could you imagine if something was going on? Uh-oh.
That was good. Do you imagine what was going on if something was uh-oh?
Can I help you?
Yeah, stand right there. I like that word position.
What is that? Okay. And your point? Who said that? Oh, so I'm being trespassed.
No. There's the other officer hit the button to release the gate.
So I'm being trespassed or what?
No, you're under arrest. You're under arrest, Glenn. Hands out your pockets. Hands
No,
out your
I
pockets.
wasn't. No, listen.
Hands out your pockets.
I'm not doing nothing.
You're under arrest.
Listen.
Dude, Glenn, you are so under arrest and you are also doing stuff by walking away from the officers once they've told you you're under arrest. And I think they could basically get you, for, resisting arrest at this point. On top of whatever charge we're going to get here. Make sure you have the extra large handcuffs, officer.
I wasn't told not to come here.
Liar.
We'll advise you rights in there. If we get hang up one more.
I wasn't in the lobby or anything.
Glenn, you're so stupid. I have a good hunting suspicion that's not why they're there.
How's that? Is that okay for you?
What am I being arrested for?
Being an idiot.
You're under arrest for felony harassment.
What do you mean felony?
Oh, there we go. I like that charge. Felony harassment. Harassment considering somebody who could be afraid for their lives, which is no longer a misdemeanor, Mr. Serio. Oh, happiness.
Harassment.
I'll explain everything to you just a second.
Come on, officer, you can't arrest him for felony harassment. He's clearly just on his way back from yoga class.
Don't you mean yogurt class, maybe?
I haven't done nothing wrong. How am I being arrested for felony harassment when I haven't?
You've done everything wrong, Glenn.
I know you keep saying that, but.
Inside pockets on this.
I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm gonna look. I still don't understand what I'm being arrested for.
Being stupid.
What harassment? I'm standing in front of the police building. Who am I harassing?
Anybody who has to smell you downwind? Anybody who's ever met you live? That's just a couple. Yeah, they had to use I guess they didn't have extra large handcuffs, so they actually had to use multiple sets of handcuffs to get around this guy.
And then do these pants have any pockets on them?
Probably not.
Come on, officer. The guy weighs almost a half metric ton. Do you really think his pants have got enough material to make pockets?
Not yet. It's alright.
What's that? No. Does it look like it? I know, but you're asking a lot of redundant questions. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you can clearly see I'm not worried.
Oh, yeah, you are clearly trying to be an asshole. However, I don't think you're trying. You just actually are one.
Use the back of my hand to search the crotch area.
Oh, that cop needs a raise, and probably at least 8,000 gallons of hand sanitizer after the fact. Hey, Rich, I think you've got something you want to say on this as well.
Oh my god, that cop does not get paid enough money. Not only does he have to stand there with this guy in tights like the world's worst Robin Hood larper, but then he has to go with the mental image of him not wearing any underwear, which he just alluded to, and then on top of that, he actually needs to touch his crotch.
Oh, I missed the fact that he said he wasn't wearing underwear. Oh god, that would be even worse.
But he give that man a raise.
It's my car.
We're going to put further.
Unless you guys plan something.
What the fuck is with that laugh? And the only person planning anything would be you planning a double cheeseburger down your throat.
Okay, come read this to you right now. You have the right to remain silent. You can safely use against you in a court.
He might have the right, but he definitely doesn't have the ability to remain silent.
You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer appointed to represent you.
Any ladies in the Mukilteo region missing their yoga pants from their washing line by any chance? I think
Well, if they are, they might as well just write it off as a loss.
I might know where you can find them. Although I don't think you're going to want them back.
You can decide at any time to exercise either of them and not answer any questions. Do you understand this week I said explain to you?
No, because my lawyer's not present. And you said you read the right, so you said I have the right to have my lawyer present. He's not present.
Before questioning, can I read them to you again, maybe? I'll read them again. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say.
You might have to do this 5 or 6 times, officer. You're talking to somebody who doesn't have the IQ God gave a turnip.
Is against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
I guess.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
If you tell me what's going on. Sure.
Okay. So right now you're under arrest for felony harassment.
For who?
For some actions that you just did when I was coming through the gate right there.
I'm confused. What do you
Oh, this is the officer who was in the white car. Glad you chose the wrong fucking car to fucked up with. Ooh, this is good. Irish, I give you credit.
Well, you took your hand out of your pocket and moved it towards my face.
No, that's not true.
Oh, that's not true, is it? Well, let's have a look at the slow-mo again.
I was about to say, can you run the tape? Because I know we got it.
Shall we?
And there's the hand being flung. And there's the
surprise. Glenn Serio lying.
That's what
You're surprised?
So I'm just telling you that's what you're under arrest.
Okay, well, I mean, you can. I didn't do nothing to you. I don't have nothing. So, I mean,
Okay. Well, that's.
Glenn, the charge doesn't mean that you specifically have like a bazooka, semi-automatic, AK-47, or anything like that. It just means you were an idiot. You were trying to be an idiot. And, well, you are an idiot.
That's why you're under arrest. For felony harassment.
It's not going to stick. I didn't harass you. How did I harass you?
Okay, well, I was worried that you had a gun in your hand.
No, come on. Oh, come on.
What do you mean, oh, come on? You literally told these people in the past that you were going to arm yourself and use it against them. Not to mention all the leg sweeping that you threatened.
So you can absolutely talk to a judge about that, and you'll have an opportunity to do that in the morning. Maybe today, but most likely in the morning. Do you have any other questions for us right now?
You're saying I had a gun.
I'm not saying that. I didn't know if you had a gun.
You're saying I had a gun.
Nope. And I didn't say that. You're saying.
No, you said I was worried you had a gun.
That's what I said.
Bingo! Hey, Glenn, you actually do have a brain in there. He was worried that you could have had a gun. Does not mean that you're actually fucking packing.
That's what you said, right?
Do you have any questions for me right now? My name is Rio.
I don't even know who you are. All I was doing is standing on an island.
Okay.
No, you
I
aren't.
was worried for my life.
Oh, come on.
And I would like to remind you, sir, you did tell us 2 times that you were going to buy a firearm.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a firearm. Yeah, okay.
Well, the last time you were, that's what you said.
I don't remember that.
To 2 different officers.
It's on the recording inside the PD.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm holding a phone. Okay. So.
Okay, not with the hand you took out of your pocket. Do you have any other questions for us right now before you head up to jail?
I took my hand out of my phone, and that says I'm holding.
No, again, that's not what the officer said. Officer said you took your hand out of your pocket.
Weapon?
No, you're not saying what I said. I'm not sure what you're saying.
I'm saying that if you think I took my hand out of my pocket, maybe my hand came out. It's normal, in and out. I don't.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely. People put their hands in their pockets and take them out all the time. Do they do it to a police officer in a jerking firearm type motion and then immediately giggle at the result?
we're gonna write a search warrant for the video on your phone, and that will likely show what happened.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Any other questions for us right now?
I would like to speak to my lawyer.
Okay. You absolutely have an opportunity to do that, Jim.
No, that didn't happen last time. I was put in the cell for 12 hours.
Okay. I'm not asking you any questions about what happened. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Glenn, you know, many people watching and listening to the show tonight may have never ever experienced that. You know, you might want to stop committing these offenses so that you have big experience on what happens in the freaking jail. Just a hint.
Right, but you know you're wrong.
No.
Okay, I mean, if that's how you feel.
No, it's not how I felt. Just
I haven't done nothing to you. All I did was stand behind the gate. That's all I did.
Wrong!
Do you have any questions?
I would like to. Why don't you just write me a citation?
Want to grab your car?
Nope.
A job to go to on Monday.
So,
You lying sack of shit, Glenn. In case you guys didn't catch it, I'm gonna. Sorry, Irish, but I am gonna move the tape back. You guys didn't catch that. Glenn just lied his ass off trying to get a ticket.
Do you have any questions?
I would like to. Why don't you just write me a citation?
Want to grab your car?
I have a job to go to on Monday.
You do not have a job to go to on Monday. You haven't worked a physical job in, I'd probably say, at least a dozen years. Probably longer.
Mark, you grab your car.
Come on, man. It doesn't have to. This is
So
stupid.
let's get him in the car because.
I'm gonna have you kind of sit in this
You
car.
can totally sit in his car for a second. Yep. It's nice and warm.
Yeah, that's right.
And just so you know, sir, you will also be receiving a ticket for using your electronic device while driving with your booking property.
What are you talking about?
Yes, bring it over here.
Okay, now that's the only thing I might actually give Glenn a little bit of a pass. He was standing, so how would he be using his phone while driving? The only possibility I could claim for this is if she's referring to a previous charge or situation that he had. But standing, you wouldn't be driving, so you couldn't get him for using his phone while driving. But back to the footage.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe just turn off the Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Honestly, I really don't know what you're talking about. Honestly. I was standing outside with the phone. All the cameras out here will see that.
They certainly will.
They are. Irish, I love you. You just showed it again.
You're going to need to see a judge, which will likely occur in the mail. And then it will be up to him or her whether or not you're going to be released.
I have to go to work on Monday.
I hear you.
Come bullshit!
You act like I target you. I don't even know you.
Yeah, they act like you target them because you do target them. You go out of your way to get involved in these incidences. Not to mention the fact that on that very day, the only reason you showed up there is because myself and a bunch of other people sent a police officer that you abused in the past a bunch of flowers. And you turned up to cause trouble. And that's exactly what you got. So you got nobody to thank but yourself. And maybe me and a few others.
He said turn the heat down, right? I'll turn it down.
You're that butthurt, huh? Ball, you're that butthurt.
Glenn, since you've been in jail so many times, you've probably been butthurt because I know you've probably dropped the soap quite so many times.
I don't know what game you guys are playing. This is stupid, though. Balls all butthurt. You're trying to like, you know. Balls all butthurt. You're gonna have to submit it before, you know that. Like, if you're gonna lie to the judge, I mean, you can have a yeah, I'll have a I'm just saying, if you're gonna lie to the judge, I mean.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna explain.
Come on, I don't even know you. You're saying I have a weapon. I don't have a weapon.
You know that's not what I said. That's what you're saying.
No, you said I pulled my hand out of my pocket and you were afraid for your life that I had a weapon. That's what you said.
Yes.
That's exactly what I said.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you specifically
If
have
you
a
were afraid I
weapon.
had a weapon, why didn't you stop? It doesn't make sense. You can clearly see I don't have a weapon.
Okay.
If you're afraid somebody's got a weapon, the last thing you're going to do is actually stop. You're instead going to fucking, get the fuck out of there.
Are you okay there?
So now Glenn's getting shipped off to the Grey Bar Hotel. And I think that dispels some of the points that were made when we first broke this story, which is that he was just trying to get 3 hots and a cot. As you'll see from this ride to the jail, he does everything that he can to get out of this situation.
Like that?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, thanks. And you were writing the super form? I'm gonna write super form. Yeah, dropping off. All you gotta do is drop them off. You might beat me. You might get there before the paperwork is done.
And now Glenn in the cop car. Oh, this not
How
be good.
is felony harassment? He says I had a weapon. I don't get it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't think I can explain it any more clearly than that officer did, unfortunately.
Is your body cam on?
Pay for him 10 to 15.
Make sure your body cam's on. I don't want to be seeing something I'm not doing.
Absolutely, the body cam is on. It's going to be on the entire time.
I gotta go to work on Monday, dude. Like, is there
You lying sack of shit. Just drop the pretense. Everybody knows you haven't worked in, well, definitely pre-pandemic. Probably a lot longer.
any way you can just give me a citation? I'll run it for it.
Nope.
Unfortunately not.
I don't get it. Like, what is the point of this? What are you trying to prove?
I'm not trying to prove anything, sir.
What?
I'm not trying to prove anything.
Obviously you are, because making a little false charges is stupid. All because Gonzalez pulled his weapon out on me. You guys are doing this. That's retaliation. You know that, right?
This is not related to anything else.
I can't hear you.
This isn't related to any other incident. This is just
I
today.
can't hear you.
It's not related to
Clean your fucking ears out if you haven't heard of him, Glenn.
any other incident. This is just today's encounter.
No, it's related to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, you're trying, because he pulled his weapon out, and I have proof of it.
No, you don't have proof of it, because we've seen the video that you claim is proof, and you can clearly see in that video that he absolutely did not draw his weapon.
Where's my phone?
I believe your phone is now evidence.
My phone is evidence?
Yep.
Evidence of what?
Of the harassment
I don't
before.
know.
Of you being epically stupid. That's what it's evidence of. And, this might be the reason why his content that he's created has fallen off. Because this guy might be, either stupid or didn't get enough money from Luna to go ahead and beg for, another phone. Tell me what your thoughts on that is, Irish.
Evidence of what harassment? Standing on the sidewalk videotaping is not harassment.
No, that's not what you were being arrested for.
What? I don't know why you speak so low. I can't hear you.
It's probably the mask, sorry. So that's not why you were arrested for filming. Anybody can film.
I'm not arrested for what?
You weren't arrested just for simply filming.
I wasn't arrested for filming.
No, you were
No.
arrested for
Being an
drawing
idiot.
your hand out of your jacket as if you had a
Drawing my
weapon.
hand out of my jacket? What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
The other officer explained it to you already.
I can't even hear you. I really don't know what you're talking about.
Then shut up, Glenn.
My hands go in and out of my pocket all the time. I put like my keys in there. I really don't know what you're talking about.
You're talking about being an idiot, Glenn. Shut up.
It's cold out. I put my hands in and out of my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want to use the excuse it's cold out, then what the fuck are you doing standing outside in what you're calling the cold, being an asshole in front of the police station?
I don't have any weapons on me. Did you find weapons on me?
I did not, but I wasn't the one that searched. I did not, but I was not the one that searched you.
So, how? I don't get it. So I'm going to be in the jail the whole weekend now?
Sorry, I had the radio on my...
Oh, this must have been done like on a Friday or something. Oh, that is good. Good. Wait, was this... Did he actually do this like on December 28th or 29th, something like that, right before the New Year's? Looking at Irish. Is that what it is? Because if that is it, then he's incredibly stupid because he's going to get like a triple whammy. Well, actually, a quadruple whammy.
Or what was that?
There's no court tomorrow, right?
That I don't know.
I mean, one layer of stupid is getting arrested for something like this in the first place. The second layer of stupid is getting arrested for something like that on a weekend. And the third layer of stupid is getting arrested for something like that on a bank holiday weekend.
Oh, you forgot the fourth layer of stupidity. The fact that he's Glenn Seria.
Why is Officer Ball retaliating? I don't get it.
Sorry?
I said, why is Officer Ball retaliating?
I don't think that's what this is about. That is not what this is about, man. This isn't retaliation. This is purely your actions tonight.
Again, Glenn, clear your fucking ears out.
You know, I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm filming the building.
And being an epic fucking moron who now committed a felony act. Oh, I love this even more.
Filming the building.
Okay.
You were not filming the building, Glenn. That's about the only thing you didn't do was film the building. You filmed cars coming in. You filmed yourself begging for donations. You filmed trying to enter keypad combinations on the combination and not having the right combo. But the only thing you really didn't do is film the building. So again, stop fucking lying.
Well, you can explain that, and if that's what it is, then it'll probably get thrown out. But that's why we're arresting you. If that's all it is, then you can argue that, but that's why you're under arrest.
Right, but you understand that writing false reports is illegal, right?
I do understand that, yes.
What?
I do understand that, yes.
So when he tells the judge I had a gun, or what he's trying to say?
He never said you had a gun, no.
What?
He never said that you did have a gun.
He feared for his life. I had a weapon in my pocket.
No, Glenn, he did not say that. He said that you could have had. Again, stop fucking lying. Seriously.
He said that on the video, word for word.
Yeah, word for word, he did not say that he claimed you had a gun. In fact,
I was going to say, you got the tape, run it.
fact, here's the clip, word for word.
Okay, well, I was worried that you had a gun in your hand.
No, come on. Oh, come on.
I was worried you had a gun in your hand. Note the I was worried that you had. Not saying that I was worried you actually did have a gun. Glenn, stop lying.
So yeah, he said that he was worried you had one, and I think that's a fair worry to have considering you have threatened it before, and you moved your hand in a jerky motion, then immediately giggling after it just shows me that you intended to cause fear.
Is my phone going to be with the jail?
No.
Your phone is going to be at the police for evidence.
For how long? I need my phone.
That I don't know.
Okay, this is where I wish I had a movie clip ready for you, Irish. I'd play the old forever clip. Forever.
What?
That I don't know. As soon as they get a search warrant and get the evidence they wanted from tonight, as soon as they get a search warrant, get the evidence from this evening, your phone should be returned to you.
And I think now is where we can say we figured out exactly why there wasn't any follow-up videos to this one. They took his phone as evidence. It seems Luna wasn't forthcoming enough with those super chats for him to go out and get another phone.
How are you going to open it? It's coded.
That part I don't know.
What?
That part I don't know.
There's easy ways to hack a phone, and if, well, you don't want to help, I'd be more than happy with the officer. She's taking a sledgehammer and start pounding the shit out of it.
That's above my pay grade.
Coded. How can you open it?
That, again, I just said, I don't know how they do that part.
Why can't you just write me the citation and let me go? I'll go to court. You know I'm not a flight risk.
We don't know jack shit about you, Glenn. Give an excuse so you know you're a flight risk. No, we don't.
I go to all my court dates. Why not just write me the citation and let me be on my way? What's the point of taking me to jail?
A, it's fun. B, it's incredibly fun. C, all of us enjoy it immensely. And D, we no longer have to see or smell you. Also, you've been an idiot and broken laws, so you have to pay the penalty. 7 enough, or do I need to come up with more reasons?
Hello?
Point of taking you to jail is because you're under arrest.
Good answer
There's
here.
something I haven't done.
Oh, something you haven't done. Oh, okay. It must have been some other portly gent in Birkenstocks and ladies' tights.
Okay, well, you'll get the opportunity to argue that.
Did they plant some weapons on me? Is that what they did?
No, nobody planted anything on you.
What?
Nobody planted anything on you.
Glenn, just shut the fuck up.
So what did I have when you booked me in the car?
I believe it was your keys, some change, and citation.
Is your body cam on?
Still on, yep.
So where is this weapon stuff I got?
Well, the other officer explained that to you already.
I didn't understand it. He said that he was afraid I had a...
Hey there, it's Michael TLPD with 1 mil. Is this the one you called about? Yes, it is. Alright,
Oh my god, I like that. Is this the one you called about? Get like we fucking know this asshole.
thank you.
What you talking about me? That?
No, last time you were a little difficult with the staff when we got here.
Not difficult with the staff.
Okay.
Irish, you got that tape? Because I know he was, but...
Absolutely not.
Is that the guy you called us about? Can you imagine what was said? My first thought when I heard that was, I wonder does everybody in that jail know who this guy is? I used to work in the jail in the courts and we all knew the regulars. Now you're going to see a lady behind the desk in the booking office here and have a look at her face when the police officer asks, Do you know his story?
Alrighty, I will watch and then I will relay to my folks. Now that you've mentioned that, I'm going to have to keep my eyes open for that.
Felony harassment. Is on this way. I'm good.
Get out.
Can I get out?
Yeah, come on out.
What part of get out do you not understand?
I'm not being combative. Whatever they told you, it's not true.
That's all I had on.
No, I don't.
I'm not on driving for everything. No. Howdy. Sorry. Neither. It's going to be felony harassment.
Oh my god, I love that eye roll. Combined with the fact that she already knew him enough to name his normal charges. So are we just getting for this or trespassing? Neither. Felony to tell, and then she rolled her eyes like, ooh, that's a new one. Fuck, that was good.
Another officer will be writing the super form, but I'll hang out until it's been submitted. You know who he is?
The unmistakable face. Do you know who he is? Yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me today. That is all we...
Thank you. I know you're going basically up to see him for the deal. I believe you're taking Father Skeptic with you. Wish you both Godspeed. If you wish to see more of this gentleman, his name is Irish Demon, and of course you can get it by searching YouTube with just the words Irish, IRISH, Demon, DEMON. And if the game will actually load, we'll have our fight as well. And of course, we do have our final portion, I believe it's final, of the exorcism with Father Jack Ashcroft tonight in our part 3 overnight for all of us. In that episode, we do usually keep towards the full hour length just because to give Art the time to go ahead and do so. So what we will do here is we will keep it with us. Let's do the battles. Like 15 points up. Shush. I was trying to edit a different episode. And of course the audio came out. I'm like, shut up. Alright. So let's go ahead and do that first though. We buy some buffs with the shop. As we came up with 232 coins, which means we're good enough to spend 200 in the shop. So down here for the 50s, keep us awake so we don't go ahead and get put to sleep by the monsters. When they get out, they only have half health. And where is it? I think it's this one. No, it ain't that one. Which one is it? Okay. Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's the one that's no more than 4. Okay, and we'll use the retaliation. Alrighty, so 1.4 million will actually kill Osh. We might actually get to see a killing on screen, so that would be awesome. Use our main line first. We won't have the sound, so it'll just be a quiet, eerily killing of Osh as we go to the land of Asgard for this fight against Osh, the keeper. Of course, the best goal is to take out whatever orbs are left, get inside, and pound the baby god into submission. Looks like there are 4 orbs left. Okay, so the orbs are going around as each time they come around, they'll try to shoot whichever hero they can. You have to kill the stills. And okay. Should be okay. Only punched 100,000 so far. We need to punch some more strength. Okay, we're at 200,000. Boss is down to 1.2. 300. Heroes buff, so more strength. Osh is under 1,000,000. We're at 5. Now 6. His bars are down to 2. He's down to 600k. The attacks are up to 900,000. 1 minute left on the clock. Osh is now under 500k. We're approaching 1 mil of damage. We've received a buff. Nightmares have been killed. 1.1 million. Osh's last protection bar going. We have 250k left on Osh. D40. Now Osh resets for the second boss. You get to continue with your clock. Victory! I like when it says victory. Damage for the boss full 1/6. Dealt 25 to the second level. Oshi. Now Osh is at 125 instead of 115. So wave 2. Now these are going to be progressively less powerful, unfortunately. It's just the law of diminishing returns. So we're going to rip through these faster. Because I don't expect these teams to last more than the first time that the... Oh, they didn't even last that long. 4,300. Yeah. Next team, even weaker. Let's see if they hold out for 4,300 points. And there they go. Not even getting 1,000. Well, they got 600. Yeah, 600 points. Alright, 2 fights left. This one I'm actually going to modify. Bring Nebula, Karth. I'll put Galahad in front. And Aurora. Let's give them 2 quote-unquote meat shields up front. I doubt it's going to do much better, but we'll try it down here in 4th team. Remember, the last team only got 600. Well, this team's at least got 8. 4,000. Yeah, they got 4,900. So they got like 10 times as much, almost, as the third team. Alright, now again, I'm not expecting much out of this last group. And then we'll claim the prizes for what we get. And very likely we'll call this a wrap on part 2 at this point. So the final fight in Deathly Silence in Asgard. I only got 700. Any more? Nope, that's all they could get was 7. Alright, so you get the count of all 5 together, which is going to give us 2 tiers of prizes. First, every boss from the base 65 up through and including the 115 boss that I finished. And now the individual rewards up until our total 1.6 million. Which looks like it's just barely enough for a level, so it's actually going to be quite good if that's the case. Let's see, that, what, 1.2? Yeah, it was 1.65, so only by about 33,000 did we get that next level of prize. Alrighty. So, in that case, one last thing we'll do, let's get our emeralds back. We can keep the spears and the energy in there for when we need it. As always, please do make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of Unboxing Extras, which is 5,000 views of our videos, and 1,000 subscribers so Google and YouTube pay attention to us. Coinbase information below. Fill it out, get your crypto, and through those Coinbase and earn up to another $100 in free coin as well. Until we do finish off with the last portion of the Exorcist interview in Midnight in the Desert in our overnight. Please like, share, and subscribe, and come back to more with us here on From Day One.